take you through a beautiful mobility series. Just for those days where you don't really feel like a huge workout, but you really want to move, just oil up your joints and feel like you've been breathing and mobilizing your body. So we're going to start in a cat stretch. What I would like you to do is have your knees directly underneath your hips and your wrists directly underneath your shoulders. Watch that you're not tucked up. You want to be nice and long through your spine. Head is in line with your spine, and we'll start with a breath here. You're going to inhale into your lungs, ribs and abdominals, and then just exhale, let it go. This time on the exhale, I want you to really try and round your spine. So you breathe in. Exhale, you're trying to tuck your tailbone under, tuck your head, look at your belly button, and then come through your neutral. And on the inhale, lift the collarbones and extend. Exhale to round, and inhale to arch, and exhale to round. On the inhale, come through a nice long neutral, and don't dump into your shoulders and your back. Stay long, and think about getting longer as you go out. And then come back. One more time, round your back. Come through your neutral, and then inhale to arch. And then come back to your neutral position. Hold it here. I want you to take your right arm directly out to the side. Try and rotate around your spine. Look at the ceiling. You're going to dive that hand through. You're going to push into your left hand, and you're going to rotate through your thoracic spine, through your upper back, and try and look at the ceiling. And come back. Take your left arm out to the side. Inhale to rotate. Exhale to dive. Now I really push into that hand to try and get that beautiful rotation through my spine. And come back to center. Push your bum back behind, reach your arms out, and just give yourselves a beautiful stretch and a nice rest pose. And then come back up. What I want you to do in this position is dig your toes underneath you and just try and push your tailbone to the ceiling. Adjust your feet as you need to. Push your hands into the floor, and then just start to walk your heels out. What I'm looking for are nice long arms, tailbone curling towards the ceiling, ribs pulling in, and then it depends on your flexibility. This might be where you're at, which is completely fine. But you're still just going to try and lengthen out of your back of your thighs, your calves, your hamstrings, just for 4 more, 3 more, 2 more, 1, raise up, drop both heels, push your chest through, and come back down to your knees. Good job. All right, facing front. Let's go into a mermaid. So what I'm going to get you to do is pop your right foot across the front and the left one to the side. And then just gently try and drop that left hip down. So you square yourself up, you take your arms out to the side. You're going to drop your left hand and try and reach that right arm over. I just got 3 cracks in my spine. Yum. Feels so good. Lift up and go the other way. This time, watch that hip doesn't try and come with you. Keep the hip down. I don't mind if you look up or if you look down or if you look straight ahead. Whatever feels comfortable for your neck. Come back up to center. Let's do 1 more each way. Reach, 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 and coming back up. We very rarely do much side flexion in our lives. We spend a lot of time in forward flexion. So we spend a lot of time on our computers, driving cars, sitting at the table, playing board games, watching TV, at our desks. So it's really, really good to get some side flexion, and it's excellent as well to get some nice back extension as well. All right, change legs. Let's do the other side. So this time you've got your right foot in front, your left foot in front, you're dropping your right hip down, arms out to the side, start with the left arm this time, reach. Come back to center, keep that right hip anchored, and reach the other arm. And back up. It's really nice if you just think about lengthening over from your fingertips. Good, and 1 more time, reaching. And coming all the way back up. Keep this right foot where it is, and you're going to take that left foot over the top. So actually I'm going to give you the option. Sorry, you're going to take your left foot out. So you can either have it out in front of you, long, if that's a more comfortable position, or you can tuck that left foot in. So it's completely up to you. So what I'm looking for is that the right leg is over the top, but the left one is either out in front, but if you can tuck it in and that position's available to you, then do that. Then you're going to try and drop that right bum cheek down. Now this already might be a strong position for some of you, and that's fine. You're going to stay there and hold on to that. You'll be feeling some really good stretch through this hip. Those that can increase the stretch. You're going to take your left arm and you're going to hug that right knee, and you're going to try and pull it into this armpit and see what happens with this beautiful stretch through your hip here. Don't drop, stay sitting tall, pulling that in. And for those of you that can even increase from there, take your right hand behind, lift and twist. And now each time you exhale, you're going to try and corkscrew your spine taller and twistier. Taller and twistier. Breathing out each time you try, and get up and around. And then slowly release out of it. Good. Switch to the other side. So your right leg can be out in front of you with your left leg over, or you can tuck it in. Whatever works for you. This bum cheek needs to drop. So left bum cheek's anchoring down, and you're just going to start with that. If that's enough for you, you hold it there. For some people, that's plenty. And also be aware of the difference from one side to the other. Most of us are very one-sided, so you'll feel the difference when you do this. Those that can, right arm, pull it in. I'm going to just move my microphone so you can still hear me and I'm not squishing it. Pull it into your armpit and just sit tall. Just stay with that. Even the people that know they're going to get the rotation, take one step at a time. It will help you get deeper and deeper and deeper. And then when you're ready, for those that can, lift and twist on the exhale. So I'm not just trying to look behind me, I'm trying to get taller as I look behind me. Lift and twist. Taller and twistier. Up, 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 up. My daughter would tell me that's not a word, twistier. I have a habit of making up my own words, but they make sense. Come back to center slowly and release that. Beautiful. All right, let's take it into a glute stretch while we're here. Now, options. You can just sit cross-legged and then put your hands behind you or in front if you need the support, wherever you prefer, and just hinge forward. And what I'm looking for is a stretch through your hips with this one. Now, if that is not strong enough for you and you want to bump it up, what you want to do is have one shin on top of the other. So I'm not tucked in. My shins are running straight from one to the other. So from knee to knee, it's nice and straight, and then you're going to hinge forward. So I'll do it sideways. And what you're looking for is not getting my head to my feet. I'm aiming my chest over my legs, and I can feel a really good stretch through that top glute and through my back, through my lumbar spine. So I don't mind where your hands go. And just breathe into that. So you've got the option of whichever level works for you. One more breath here. And then just push yourself gently back up and out of it. Switch legs, so either cross legs the way that feels really weird, because one way feels comfortable, one way feels weird, so you'll cross it the other way now, or put the other shin on top. Straight line from knee to knee, inhale, and then just lengthen yourself over the top as far as feels comfortable for you, and just breathing into it, and I'm feeling the stretch all the way through that hip and into my lower back. It should feel like a good stretch. It shouldn't feel like pain, but you should feel that the muscle's stretching. Reaching forward, and then slowly just walk yourself out of that. Give your shoulders a nice roll around, backwards and forwards. Interlock your hands so your palms are facing you, and just round your back. Round, 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 round. Turn the palms to me, reach up, open them out, and you are done. Well done, guys. Thanks for joining me for that series, and tune in again for your next workout on Life.